No, I'll call it up.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Trailblazers Radio. I am your host, and let me turn my video on so y'all can see my wonderful face if my camera works. And can y'all please tell me y'all can see me? I guess not. Oh well. So, welcome to Trailblazers Radio. Well, and thank you guys so very much for tuning in to us. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you guys are right here rocking out with us, and we most definitely appreciate that. Tonight is going to be a special night, y'all. And when I say it's going to be a special night, what I mean by that is these poets is about to poet, y'all. So I got an all-star lineup of poets that's here. They gonna say these powerhouse pieces. We're gonna get them some feedback, and we're gonna let them just do what they do, and we are going to have a great time. So before we even get started, man, so the name of this particular show is called The Birth of Verbal Soul, a poetic experience. So while you guys are trickling in and things like that, I want you guys to continue to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Follow us also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Trailblazers Radio, man. Also check us out on all streaming platforms, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon. Now we're on Amazon Music, y'all. Apple Podcasts, Caster FM, and anywhere else you get your audio podcast, because we are on those platforms and we are gonna make it do what it do. So without further ado, y'all, gonna invite you guys to the experience of the birth of Verbal Soul. And to set the table, to come up the first up the bat and set the table for us tonight, I have none other than one half of the Sisters Rock and Rhyme. She's gonna set this table for us, and we are gonna make sure that we all come with it. So to set it off and to bring us into the vibe of the room, introducing Miss Lyris D. Wallace.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here tonight. I'd like to do my poem for you guys that is in our book, Mirrored Images. It's in our second book, and it's called We's of Bad People. We's a bad people. We take it on the chin. We get back up and we try it again. Ain't nobody else got our flavor, though we are imitated by all our neighbors. We move and we live with a steady flow, and most of y'all don't understand. No, y'all just don't know how we rise and how we shine. As we step and glide, we blow your mind. We are determined and we are strong. We ain't always right, but baby, we ain't always wrong. You tried to break us down and count us out, but in every generation, we stand up and we tell you what we're about. You preach your racism, invoke your terrorism, say it's not real what we see on television. Your fake news got us singing the blues. Your false recollections help you lose the election. Your objections were distractions to cover up your illegal transactions. Your futile negotiations will ultimately land you in incarceration. But I digress. Excuse me. Yes, oh yes, we's a bad people. No matter how many times you knock us down, we never stay on the ground. We so bad, your ancestors stole us, then they enslaved us. Your grandfathers freed us. Your grandmothers lied on us. Your daddies oppressed us, and now your children want to be us. Oh yes, we's a bad people. But when we find out who we really be, read the book and really see what it is to truly be free, take our place so the whole world can see, then, oh yes, we will accept your apology.
Oh, look at here. Y'all go crazy, man. Y'all go crazy. Y'all go crazy.
I love
lyrics.
That is my favorite writer. I mean, she is my biological sister, but I tell everybody on every platform, Frederick, you've known us for a while. I've said it to you. I've said it to Melanie. I've said it to the world. That girl is bad. And she is my favorite writer of all time. I love that piece. Love it.
That delivery.
Y'all go crazy.
That delivery. Like I cannot think of a more perfect delivery for words that powerful. I mean, we needed each and every neck twist. We needed every little all the attitude that you threw in that. Less would have not done those words justice. That's exactly what those words needed. Oh man, that was a beautiful, beautiful piece. I love it.
Thank you.
Look here, I'm always in awe of your piece of you and Cheryl's pieces, and that right there. That's quickly going to become my second favorite piece now. So, and just so you know, Lears, on your second go around, I have a request of you. So and I think I know which one. I think you know which one I'm gonna ask you to before I ask you to perform.
Which one?
I think it's the one that says, I'm taking back my time.
Okay. Reclaiming my time.
Reclaiming my time. Yes. That's so I think I want you to do that one. But we'll see. We'll see. But yo, man, y'all go crazy, man. Come on, y'all show her some love, man. For real. Y'all go crazy.
Thank you.
Man, Lord have mercy. Shit. Look, I picked the right one to step up to the plate today, man. Cause look, first pitch swinging home run. Come on, yo. Man, look. Yes, sir. I picked the right one to set the table. So I'm gonna tell y'all now, the bar has been set. The table's been set. The bases are empty. So we gotta have somebody to come follow up with that. So we gonna do it like this though. So Melanie, is you ready?
Yes, thank you. I'm so honored that you chose me to follow my sister Lyris. It is a pleasure. Let me get myself ready. I wrote a special piece. This is called Vibes, and it's not in a book. It's just something new, and I just want to share it with you guys. So here it goes. Pen to paper, words to heart. Ideas manifest to verses when the rhythm starts. Resonating from within, vibrating from my pen, flowing directly through the ears of those who can hear the lyrical genius of the words as their emotions reverb and the raw feelings can be heard, even when no sound escapes from the lips, because these feelings generated flow straight through the hips of those reading each line, keeping the rhythm and time that flows straight from the pen of the poet, like sin, feeling too good to be good for you. But you can't help feeling the way you do because from the first lyrical stanza, you couldn't resist. They had you. And now you've been mesmerized by the tantalizing, captivating poet's vibes.
Look, man. Oh, go crack. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Go crazy.
I loved it.
I loved it.
I loved it. Oh,
I felt every word of it.
It was
that has been. I'm still there. She said you have been. No, I'm still mesmerized.
Thank you.
It was all that, Melanie.
It was.
Thank you.
It was wonderful. It really was. I felt every word, girl.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And then some. Man, look, Melanie.
Yes.
It is it's always an honor to have you on any platform that I'm on or that we share together, man. And
Yes.
look, that I said, I know I didn't tell you this before, but that pen is evolving.
Yeah, I can see
That pen
that.
is evolving. Girl, yep, that pen is evolving. But that's, man, look.
Mm.
So just in case y'all didn't know, she's used every Tuesday. She's on the Book Slam on Clubhouse with Indy Brennan, and yeah, they call her the voice on that platform, y'all, because of look here, that sultry voice right there. Yeah, that's it. That'll set the mood and a whole bunch of other stuff on fire, man. God.
I'm just so happy to be part of such a wonderful poetic family. So thank you all.
Look, I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. Never. And look here, how am I gonna follow this up? You know what, Cheryl?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna do an old standard. I have a new piece that I wrote for our new book, and I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that on the second, the second
okay.
round. But on this one, I'm gonna do a one from the first book. It's called Salutation, because I always like just to read and do something uplifting for our Black men. And so this one is for them. It's called Salutation. For Black men everywhere. I've just got to proclaim, exclaim, and call you all by name. Malik, Dion, Amir, and Tyrone, Daryl, Hakeem, Zarif, and Raymond. This is for all the deaf brothers who got it going on. And y'all got it going on. The brothers are fine. The brothers are fly. Thinking about superfine Black men makes me high. Sporting their froze, locks, waves, and fades. Physiques like Shaka Zulu, coming in every shade. Reddish brown, bluish black, copper and yellow, packing much back. Let the sisters shout, let us declare the beauty of our brothers everywhere. Whooping on the court, pushing shopping carts, wearing Armani suits, breaking many hearts, hanging at the club or hanging on the street, kicking much game, speaking your rhythmic speech. Yeah, sisters be watching, and Blondie be jocking, sizing you up, scheming and plotting. But this ain't about Blondie or exposing her plan. This is a salutation of love and respect, revering the Black man. Let the sisters proclaim, exclaim, stating all that we feel, loving our brothers infinitely, keeping it real.
All right.
Go ahead.
All righty now.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That's
All
my
righty now.
sister.
Yo.
All righty now.
First of all, as a representative of one of them Black men, you may have been. I just want to
Yes,
give
sir.
and I'm sure my brother Fred gonna echo me on this, but real talk, we don't hear that enough. You know what I mean? We don't hear it enough. You know what I mean? And we're not high maintenance. We don't need to hear it to, be who we are and keep pushing forward. But I'm not gonna sit up here and do no sob story about Black men, but the shit that we go through, everybody has an idea what it is, and so it's really nice just to be appreciated.
Yeah.
Like that, and to know that there are women out here who think like you do. So I just, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for that.
Man, gratitude. Cheryl, look, those words touch my heart in such a special and such a profound way. And just like Aziz said, we don't hear that. We don't hear those things enough. We don't hear those words often enough. And sometimes we just go through our days and our lives just not understanding our value to our women, and to hear something like that, yeah, I'm about to start crying. I'm about to cry.
She's a
But I mean-
bad sister. She's a bad.
I wanted to do that because I just feel that we are one another. Like Black men, I love you guys. You're me, I'm you. And I think we need to uplift each other more,
Yes, indeed.
given where we are especially in this time. We need to be
Mhm.
uplifting each other every chance we get. And so that's why I wanted to read that tonight.
Oh, I love that. I love that, man. I do. Cheryl, look, you thank you, because I know Aziz say the same thing. You with those words, you bless us, but that also gives us life, and that also gives us energy. So gratitude to you. Gratitude to you. So I don't even know how I'm gonna follow. I don't even know how I'm gonna follow that up, man. So let's see. I had wrote a piece for this thing, but I threw it, but I actually tossed it because I didn't think it sounded correct. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something. Do I want to do something short, or do I want to do something that's long? You know what? Okay, I got something. So this is something that's completely off here. So I hope this is something completely off here. So I hope y'all like it. So it may be a pause or two, because as I'm running this, I'm gathering my thoughts as well. So this is called, I'm gonna call this, what is verbal soul? Verbal soul to me is the sound of the poetic justice. However, when we talk about justice, it's just us. Verbal soul to me is smooth like Count Basie and Miles J and Duke Ellington. But also we also have to remember that verbal soul also represents Barrington Levy and Shaka Demus implies, but also Buju Banton. But we also have to remember Mark Morrison when we talk about verbal soul. But also verbal soul is the essence of who we are, the words we speak, the slang that we use, the actions we take, the stances we take, the words we use, and the verbs and adjectives and pronouns and subjects and predicates that we put together, and we make a word, we make a stanza, a line, a rhyme. And when we do these rhymes, there's a reason. Never always in season, but we also recognize that when we talk, when we speak, our voices have power. Not every moment and not every minute, but when we speak, it's always in every hour. Verbal soul to me is reminiscent of Marcus Garvey and Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, especially when he stood up in Washington and said, "I had a dream." However, unfortunately for us, verbal soul represents the struggle, a dream deferred, opportunity denied. It is also reflected in the tears of a Black man's eyes every time we lose one another through the struggle and the strain and the bullshit and the pain. Verbal soul is like to me, it's a representative of George Floyd, Alton Sterling, Trayvon Martin, Kwanzaa Beatty, and so many others that lost their lives to senseless, ridiculous, and stupidness. But when we talk about it, but at the end of the day, verbal soul is the essence of who we are as a people. And as a people, we are there. There is no equal. That was completely off the head. Y'all.
That was good. I felt that. Frederick. I felt that. Oh yes, you right. There is no equal.
Yeah, that was dope, brother. That was dope. I love
Wow.
that.
Well, I'm so impressed. Right off the cuff like that,
Yeah.
brother man. That was great. That was great.
That
You
was
better
bad.
make sure you write that down before you forget it.
That's why I have a phone right here. It was on record. Trust me.
All right, there you
It
go.
was on record.
All right now.
It was on record. Man, I mean, I want to do something that represented the theme, but also want to say something that represented the collective of who we are here. Because when we think about it, the words that we write, the words that we share with each other and that we share to the world, it represents who we are. It represents not only our struggle, but it represents our happiness, our joys, our pains, our sunshine, our rain, our long windy roads and our dark pathways. But it always goes back to not only where we began, but where we will continue to move. And to put George Floyd and all those in there, those things have resonance. Those things, those incidents and those people still have resonance with us, regardless if anybody else doesn't believe that. I feel that those people still have resonance with me, because those people are so powerful. They represent the best and also the worst of who we are, but at the same time, they represent human beings, and we are all people. We are all humans at the end of the day. But it also represents that our excellence, our magnificence is like no other. So I just wanted to bless y'all with that, man. I appreciate y'all for listening, and thank you for allowing me to have a couple of miscues. So I appreciate that, y'all.
Thank you
But
for
never to
for
be
reciting
out.
that. Thank you for reciting that. That was awesome.
That was amazing.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So guess what? Guess who's next, bro? You are. you up next, Allie. So whenever you're ready, come with it.
Oh, okay. So this poem that I'm about to recite is called Red Flags. It's about to be in my upcoming poetry book. So hope you enjoy. How could I be so blind? I watched my self-worth destruct in harm's way. I would play by your rules, losing every moment of my dignity for you. Time after time, I try to break free from your darkness. I was a prisoner to your lies. Red flags. The color of blood was there, nothing but red waving in my mind. We never seemed to play fair. To you, I was crazy. To me, you were too lazy to give a damn about my concerns. Oh Lord. Time after time. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God, I'm blanking out right now. Oh my God. And I recite this all
Take
the
your time, bro.
Oh.
No, take your time, bro. You good. If you want to start at the beginning and run it back.
All right. Your poisonous ways left me mentally medicated. Red flags. Yep, the only time I got a signal from you was when you wanted to let out some sexual energy. I would collapse back into a frame in my mind of us living happily ever after. In the end, I would always be left looking like a fool as you walked away with an attitude like it was too cool for me. I wish I would have paid attention to them sirens and red flags that were warning me about this non-existent relationship. All I wanted to do was kiss you, while all you wanted to do was piss on my grave. Red flags. Yep. They were there all over, surrounding me. But I was too comfortable in knowing that invisible you was better than being alone. Now I finally realized that I was in charge of my own happiness and freedom. I finally paid attention to them red flags. The end.
Whoa. Whoa.
Ali, you perform that differently than you normally do.
Yeah.
You added a little bit of spice to that. Okay. Okay, Ali.
No red flags ain't no.
I got it. Nah, no. Allie, I gotta ask you, bro. When you wrote that, what place were you in at that time? Was it, or should I say, what does that reflect to you?
So I wrote red flags to relate it to the relationships that I've been in, that everybody's been in, where we think something is perfect or we just don't want to pay attention to them red flags. I'm sure we've all been there.
Right.
That in honor of us finally waking up and coming in terms of witnessing those red flags. If that makes sense.
Got you. It does. It does.
very
Because I think we've
powerful.
all, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I think we've all been in those situations and we all see those red flags and we just totally ignore them and just keep moving forward, not knowing that what danger awaits us.
Right.
So, man, Allie, I love that, man. I love that. Good. Kudos,
Yeah,
kudos,
thank you.
kudos.
You can say.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
So let's see who's next up on my docket. Let's see. Let's see. Kai, come on and bless us with something.
Okay. Hey y'all. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I've never done, like, you guys' pieces are amazing and I wish I could write like that. I tend to be more, you'll see. I'm a little bit, I write more about love and pain and stuff like that. I've never been able to write like, the ladies earlier. I am so jealous of you guys. I know we all write our own type of stuff and I shouldn't feel that way, but I do. I just want to do like some powerful pieces like that. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me. This piece is called Rain. Thunders crashing, brief moments of light as the bolts of God's glory blaze. Rain falls outside my window pane as I'm thinking of you again. Engulfed in thoughts when we were out dinner by the park, blanket down and we, shh. I'll be the food that feeds you, lay your head on my lap, smile as the sun shines on you, my king. In heaven, I'm in heaven in your arms, the look of love in your eyes, damn, I wanna cry. Imagine my fate, you as more than my date, my future, my all. Sudden rush of coolness in the air sends shivers down my spine, tingles over my body as you rise to pour us a glass of wine. Toast to our newness, years to come, laughs and smiles and laughs, forgetting the past, learning to love again, to not missing the chance to be one, enjoying time, living life, hugs to kisses, kisses to more as you lay me back on the blanketed floor, running fingers through my hair and over goosebump skin. Rain begins to dance around our head, grabbing the blanket to cover, hide in the shade, use the trees to block the rain, laughing all the while it was all in vain. We're playing in the wetness like we were 10 or maybe 3, splashing water to create our own love scene. Holding you in my arms, the sound of rain slowly disappears. All I feel is you caressing me. The sound of my inhales against you, against my skin, your lips holding my face. I'm frozen in time. Can't believe we were so bold to make love on the outside. Rain making our skin wet, it's slippery and electrified by your touch. Breathing is heavier through those soft and low. I yearn for more. Blankets spread on the ground as we resume our session. Running hands over What grew 3 times, yearning for a bed though, slow songs to make love to. All we have is a blanket and trees and the sound of the rain. Fast, then slow, yet we stop not. My peaches matching my skin like a a cat in heat. I purr at your advances, moan at your touch, and whisper in your ear to create life inside of me. Wait for it. My head spins, wondering who's around, caught in the storm, also watching us through the blinder of trees. Though my legs wrap tightly around your back as you reach your climax, I care not. I know. I'm trembling and sweat is mixed with rain. We're elevated. This is the first, never to be rematched. For you, my king, you've given a new meaning to the term rain. That's it.
Okay, now.
Well, now, okay. So what's that? So, talking about you don't write powerful pieces like that. Come on, what you capping, right?
Hi,
I think
darling.
it's a totally different.
I kind of didn't understand it. That was pretty powerful.
That was powerful.
Yeah.
Zane right.
What?
That was Zane reading right there. I thought you were reading the Zane book for a minute. You that was powerful.
Exactly.
I got goosebumps.
See, my thoughts exactly.
Thank you.
Hi.
Yeah,
That was-
I'm a little warm myself.
That was a powerful piece, girl. Don't fool
Thank
yourself.
you.
That was a powerful piece.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
You welcome.
Thank you, Ali.
You talk,
You're welcome.
What you talking
I'm
about? but you talking about you don't write powerful pieces like that. You cap.
Thank you.
Don't say thank you. Start writing. I'm gonna start watching you more closely because you be surprised, brother. You can't do that. See now I'm over here. Now my brain over here spinning like what she does after being dead, talking about she don't write, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I can't.
I mean, it's different. Like, I mean, like the genre, like this is what I write. I always write like this. Like you guys' genre, or at least what you just performed was different. I've never been able to write a piece like that, is what I mean. Like, this is what I write. I've never been able to write. I write like this, and I might write about like pain, like somebody doing you wrong, something like that. I can't stand you, I hate you, that type of stuff.
Yeah,
but I've never been able to write.
I get it.
So you want some
I know
erotica
what you're talking
stuff.
about, sis. I get it. We all have our own lanes, though.
Right.
I can't write a poem like that.
Look here, Tosh. You know I got love for you, sis, but yeah, you said you you capping on me. I ain't even sold on that now. I'm gonna need to see some more of that. I might have to have you spin the block again, but I ain't gonna have you do it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I talked to you about earlier for the second one.
Got you. Aziz, my brother.
Is it on me?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Get on the mic for the symphony, bro.
All right. Listen, I was having my Wi-Fi was tripping earlier. Can anybody hear me okay? Am I jumpy or anything?
Nah, you good, bro. You good, boss.
Oh, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. I was gonna do another piece, but Cheryl, she had me change my mind. So I love that. She kind of inspired me. So this one is called Silence of the Power Source. Brothers, we got to wake up and wise up. Take up arms. Let's size up on these cracks that's out here on the attack of our Black women. They are our voice, and we got to catch up because our sisters are being silenced and killed at alarming rates because the world can feel them coming. My sisters are on the rise. Matter of fact, they have arrived everywhere. So to my brother warriors, this is a summons. White America moves at lightning speed to impede this melanated breed, but we as the strengthened seed needs to step up, not step aside, to ensure a path. As you can bet, one day for damn sure a Black woman will lead. It boils me to see on TV when this orange motherfucker used to point at my sister and reporter April Ryan and tell her to have a seat like she was beneath. I grit my teeth and think how we Black men need to be like killer bees protecting the queen. Our power source can't afford to have less than the strength of our best stepping up to protect. Send a message like, don't fucking mess with our hornet's nest. Make no mistake, this is the silence of the power source. Our daughter, Nia Wilson, murdered at the BART station in Oakland by a symptom of this evil force. So of course we need to be a force, because if we as Black men don't enforce, we leave our queen set out alone on a collision course. These are our issues. If your skin is Black and you're a man, it ain't even a question of can you, it's a statement, fit in where you can. This is the silencing of our power source. Don't tell me you don't understand. Try telling that shit to Sandra Bland. Black man, stand up, man up. This tanned up so-called president has made it evident through dog whistle banter that our precious Black women are to be made look ignorant because of his inability to handle a question when they raise a hand up. Makes me want to raise my hand up, shape of a black fist, and knock the shit out of the next racist ass lunatic that tries to attack my sis. We can no longer stand for this shit. They can't dismiss and silence our power source. Brothers, we need to state our case so that we shape the mindset of her to appreciate our place, replace any doubts, give her faith that you're her security. She is the base, provider of the egg, mother of the seed. A kingdom unstable is one without the queen. We diminish and demean our power source when we abuse and shame, ridicule and call B names. If we harm our queens, others feel empowered to do the same. Today, racism has gotten brave, but we cannot let the power source be their prey. See, the stance we take must say to the other race, but oh yeah, you're gonna stay your ass out of our Black queen's face. Respect is a requirement. We require they unhand our power source because their violence will not be our power source silence. You see, while we hustle for that dollar and grind for our last dime, our beautiful Black dimes are under siege, and it's been time that we draw a line to these spineless crimes. See, America has stepped aside, so brothers, it's up to us to be that protection provider. Let's lift our queens higher and make this earth brighter because that fire comes from our power source. And that's my drip.
Woo! All right, brother man. That was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
That
I'm
was
talking
fire.
about, brother man.
Thank you.
Fire, fire, fire.
That was fire.
Yes, yes.
That was the answer
Thank you,
to
thank you.
salutations, brother man. Yes, it was.
Right. That's what made me do that.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
I loved it.
Boy. Okay. I know I've heard some of your stuff before, but bro, where did you pull that one out of, dog?
Bruh, like I'm tired of seeing these white men and our Black women face online, and like these videos that I be seeing and shit, and like our Black women ain't got no protection, right? And so I say that to say, like, wherever you at, I don't care if you see a Black woman in any kind of trouble, it ain't even got to be somebody in her face. Her car could be she could have a flat tire on her car. She could have a car trouble, whatever. You ain't got to know her. She ain't got to look like nothing. They need our help. Period, point blank.
So powerful, brother.
Very.
So powerful. The microphone is on fire right now. Everybody so far that came in here and blessed it. This microphone is smoking, y'all. This microphone is smoking. Man, look. Aziz, man, look here. Man, gratitude. And
Thank you,
I know all the women that's here can most definitely relate to those words, man. Those are some powerful words because honestly speaking, yeah, we as brothers need to step our game up because
big time.
Who else will protect our blood or protect our queens? Who else is going to protect our women? We can't depend on nobody else to do that for us, y'all.
Right. Exactly.
Who else is going to do this, man? Yes, yes.
By any means.
So, so sisters, I know I've heard this in several spaces and stuff like that. That our brothers don't protect y'all. And look, I will speak for me, and there's other guys on this stage. Look, brothers, we got to do better. We got to do better. We need. They don't got to. We need to do better. We have to want to do better, because at the end of the day, these are women that carry our seeds. These are women that carry our next generations, our generation from this generation to the next, and to the next, and to the next. And if we don't protect them, somebody else will neglect them and disrespect them. And man, look, don't get me the right. Don't get me the.
They think it's cool because these little, BET videos and all the movies and all this shit, they, what I'm saying, other races, they don't know that shit is acting. They think that shit cool. You know what I mean? Like, they think, oh, well, shit, they disrespect their women. Shit. We don't give a fuck about them. I don't know if y'all ever seen this video, but one thing pissed me off so bad. It was like doing a real bad, when we had that real bad storm a couple of years ago. And a police officer pulled over this young black chick. She was coming from a grocery store or something like that late at night. Snow on the ground, probably about maybe 6-7 inches of snow. It's cold outside. This nigga wrote her the ticket and then made her walk home in the snow, right?
What?
That wasn't even the killer part. That wasn't even the killer part. He recorded it on his phone and posted it to his social media and entitled it Black Girl Magic, being funny. Now he ended up getting fired because he got back to it's, sergeant, but he wrote Black Girl Magic on it, trying to get a laugh off his social media. And that's what they think of our Black women. You see what I'm saying? Like, no sympathy. No, they don't see our Black women as nothing. And I mean, how could anybody with, I don't care what race you is, how could you see that woman? That's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Walking home with the groceries late at night. So, and that just gave me just a inkling, just a peek into how much they don't think of our Black women. So we have to do it.
Yeah, we do. We most definitely do. Powerful piece, bro. Powerful piece, man. I'm in awe. I'm in awe of the first of all, I'm in awe of the pieces. I'm in awe of the wordplay that's on display right now. I'm in awe of this all-star lineup that we got arrayed here. Look, y'all finna have me start crying again, and I don't cry. I don't cry. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. So, look, we gonna keep this thing running and moving and grooving. My brother Irvin.
Yo. What's up? What's up?
What's happening, boss? What's good with you, my man?
Listen, life. Always.
That's what's up, man. You ready to get it running?
I'm always ready.
Let's go.
All right. So this piece is called A Survivor's Plight. Because I'm an advocate against domestic violence, and I've watched it firsthand. I've been on both ends, but I've seen it. And so this one kind of speaks for those that are not able to. It's called A Survivor's Plight. I dialed 911 because I needed help. I told them it was detrimental to my health. I told them I have children that I'm trying to protect. I told them there's someone here trying to break my neck. Well, what are they wearing and where are you? Was what was asked. Like, checking their clothing is what I wanted to do. I don't know what they have on. I'm trying to live my life. But this person is determined that if I leave, I die. Well, is there somewhere you can go so you don't have to be there? I just said that he'd kill me if I disappeared. Okay, there's no need to yell. We just need some information. Yes, I need to yell. It's the only way to let out this frustration. I shouldn't have to run. Oh, wait, wrong one. I'm sorry, my bad.
You good?
Okay, we're sending someone out. Can you stay on the phone? No, because I have to get my children. They feel all alone. Click. Officers get to the house. Is there a problem here? Yes, this person is harming me and bringing my children to tears and putting me in fear. Well, we don't see any type of harm. Is there really a reason to be alarmed? Yes, we need to leave to save our life. Officer, it's just a misunderstanding with my wife. We go through this all the time. Everything is just fine. Well, can we see the children to make sure they're all right? Sure, officer, they're right here, ready to say goodnight. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a problem here. You folks have a good night. Sir, please get us out of here, or there will be another fight. This is a matter for the family courts. I'm sure they can settle this dispute. Now we're back in the house, and I feel like such a fool. Now I gotta swallow my tears and continue to take the beating because the police can't help. They want the courts to hold a meeting. But I can't afford a lawyer because they cost too much. And this person is very controlling and knows every penny I touch. But I try anyway to get help from everywhere. But people are so busy with their lives, it seems they don't care. I'm scared to leave. I've worked so hard to get on top. Plus my children need their parents. When will the madness stop? But this isn't right to continue to suffer. I want to do right by my kids, so I'm the buffer. I talk to the courts and they say for the kids, we have to communicate. But don't y'all see, if we talk, that seals my fate? Don't you care that I'm being beaten down and they don't even care if the kids are around? They're lying to you and you know it's true, but you love to see us suffer. It's funny to you. So when I've been strangled or shot to death, remember I came to you with my very last breath. I try to pray because they say God is real. But how can I pray when it's a punch to the stomach that I feel? I go to the police, but they have to see something wrong. And I go to the courts, and they are all singing the same damn song. Well, no more. Damn the house that I worked hard for, because this fool done put his foot through the door. Forget about children's school, they can make friends elsewhere, because it's my job to protect them, even if it's from those that's supposed to care. I can make minimum wage from anywhere else. I shouldn't have to run, but I can't fight with no help. Come on, kids, we're leaving right now, and I don't know where, but we will be safer from here. I promise you this here. No one will find us, and you won't be harmed. I'll fight this battle from elsewhere. Now get in the car. You're nothing, and no one will ever want you. You have no money, so what you gonna do? Screech! And that's called a survivor's plight.
Bro.
Wow, that was vivid. Very vivid.
Yeah, man, y'all go crazy. I know this brother, man, and he is a major advocate for domestic violence, and his message and his message in this poem is a very powerful one, y'all. Man, Irvin, I appreciate you blessing me with your presence, but also with that powerful piece, man. You know I got love for you, bro. So I appreciate you.
I appreciate it. I'm humbled and honored to be allowed to be on your platform.
Look,
what I really appreciated is how he illustrated the struggle. You know, I appreciate how he painted that there was already a victim, and then the 911 operator made the victim more of a victim, right? And he illustrated that so vividly in that piece, and that really stood out to me. You know, because domestic violence victims, they're victims over and over and over again, right? Because there's so many people in the system, you know, just taking them through unnecessary shit. And so I like how he really illustrated that in that piece, man. That was beautiful.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And I just want to say, Irvin, as a domestic abuse survivor myself, that piece really spoke to me. A lot of the things that you talked about and you brought out in that piece were relevant to me because I experienced it. And even how you ended that piece was so like surreal for me. But thank you for using your voice to be a voice for others that can't speak for themselves, because we need it. We need it. And I'm like you, no matter where I go, I will continue to tell my story so that others who can't tell their story can get the recognition and the help that they need. So thank you so much.
Amazing, right, Irvin? Amazing.
Thank you for sharing your truth too, because you said you know, you were on both sides. And I know, like, you know, Melanie, I've gone through it myself, but we in the society don't see men as being victims, and men are taught to be masculine and strong and be quiet, and you know, you're going to look weak if you say this woman is beating up on you. And we tend to laugh if we see our girlfriends yelling at their man, or, you know, talking down to their boyfriend or whatever. We'll laugh at that. But if it was reversed, you know, you'd be like, girl, you need to leave him. But you know, so thank you, because I am always, you know, saying anybody can be a victim, whether they are a man, where they could be a 400-pound man, they could be a muscular man, it doesn't matter. When a woman could be 3 feet tall, she could still be the abuser. It doesn't matter.
You're right. Thank you.
That's
Peace.
it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Peace. What's up, girlfriend? You ready to get this thing started, girl? You ready to get this thing started?
I am. Y'all got me over here shaking, man. Like, I got goosebumps. Those are some powerful pieces. I first had to say that because that's really hard to follow behind. All of it is really hard to follow behind, because those are some, from sensual to powerful to look here to, hey man, we good. It's all beautiful, and I love that we can come together and do this. I have 2 pieces. Well, I'm not gonna do the second one. I was the one that I told you, Freddie. I'm gonna do glass, because this.
Gotcha.
I feel like this one's on my heart. Whew.
Whenever you're ready, my dear, run it. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. You are. I'm gonna say this to you. You're in a safe space, dear.
Yeah.
You got folks with you.
All right. Ever wonder why you're a spectator in your own life? Like, every angle you observe reoccurs twice. Still strolling backwards on that one-way street, sweat thickening from the massive heat. You see, sin is one hell of a drug. It's one addiction that cannot be fixed with latex gloves and scrubs. Dating Satan's deceitful deals, promising off cheap thrills, searching for your soul in a sea of other soul in exchange for silver and gold. Man, no one's interested in the hell that's unfolding. And according to his words, Isaiah 43:19, behold, I will do a new thing. So I choose to be beyond. Say, follow me and do what you see, and watch me put a ring on it, binding my Father and me spiritually. See, there's no greater love than he that is in me. And what my Father has promised me is a contract saying that through him, I shall live eternally. Hey, man, I'm just here to provide you with the right credentials for the job. That is, if you're willing to accept it. Or I could just let you be and take my BIBLE and flee, but honor my brother's keeper. Listen, pardon me if I offended you, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him, which is in all things to the head, even Christ. Ephesians 4:15. There is a brighter truth, waiting for you to be seen, waiting for you to step up, and waiting for you to be heard.
Have I heard that one before?
Nobody. I don't think nobody's. I only nobody has ever heard that piece.
Yo,
Girl.
I loved it. I
That
loved
was beautiful.
every word of it.
She's blew my way back. Yes.
Exactly.
And I love
My whole way
the
back
work,
breath.
the Bible in it. That made it.
Right.
That made it amazing.
Beautiful
Oh, man.
piece.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, Peace, you got some fans right there. You got some fans. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. You got fans. I'm a fan. Cheryl's a fan. Lyrics is a fan. Everybody's a fan. So just know that you have fans.
Appreciate that. I definitely do. I do.
Gratitude to you, sister. I appreciate you. So now that we done got all our feature pours out the way, I'm gonna do a quick reset of the space. But before I do that, I do want to recognize some guests in our list, the guests in our listening audience. First and foremost, I want to recognize Traz and Tamika Tiller, the powerful duo of Television Productions. Want to say thank you guys for showing up in the space, man. I see y'all. I see y'all. I recognize y'all. I love y'all to life, man. Thank y'all for coming up and blessing the space. Phyllis Martin, thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming into space and bless us with your ears. T Wade, thank you so much for coming in. Kim, I'm Kimberly, I'm real. Thank you for coming in. Greg T, thank you for coming in. DeMarcus Wilburn, thank you for coming in. CJ, thank you for coming in. Christina Lovett and Cedric B. C. Miller, thank you guys for coming in. Azar, thank you guys for coming in and just blessing us with your voices, with listening to our voices and listening to our pieces. We thank you guys for your presence here tonight, and your listening ear, man. If you guys are the reason that we do this, because we want to make sure that our voices are heard, not only through our activism, but also through our poetry. So now that I have done that, let's do a quick reset. Let's do a quick reset of the room. So first of all, you guys are listening to, you guys are in, well, let's put it like this. You guys are already in because Miss Melanie welcomed us in so beautifully and so lovely. And Lyris literally knocked it out the park. So to know that you guys were in. So welcome to the Birth of Verbal Soul, a poetic experience, y'all. I am your host, Mr. Frederick Beatty, and we have an all-star lineup of poets here. You pretty much heard all of them here, man. And each one of them are powerful in their own mind or their own right. I do before we hop into round two of this, I want to give every poet that's here an opportunity to give themselves a shameless plug. Let them know who they are, what they got going on, where they can find their books, if they have books published, and also where they can find them on social media. So, and this is I'm just gonna go right around the table. So we're gonna start with Lyris D. Wallace. Where they can find your social media, where they can find you, where they can find your books at.
Well, Frederick, I'm gonna let my sister handle that because she better, she could articulate it better than I can. So I'm gonna let my sister handle that.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump in since she kind of passed the baton. We are Loris and myself, we are Sisters Rock and Rhyme everywhere on Facebook, website, Instagram, Sisters Rock and Rhyme. That's how you can find us. And our books are on Amazon. They're on Barnes and Noble, they're at Walmart, but Amazon primarily.
Look, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I have one of their books, and it is a cover to cover great read. So, and I think the one I have is Mirrored Images. So yeah, cover to cover great read, y'all. So please go find it, support them by grabbing it on Amazon, and make sure you guys support our author. Melanie, go ahead and let everybody know who you are and where they can find your social media.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Melanie The Voice Johnson, and you can find me on social media. I'm on Facebook as Melanie Johnson, on IG as Melanie Johnson Speaks. You can check out my link tree. It's Melanie Johnson. You can see all my links there. I have a YouTube page entitled Womanly Wisdom Speaks, and you can find my books. I have two publications out. My poetry book is entitled Flavor of Melanin. It's available on Amazon and on my website, bustawordpublishing.com. And I also have my first book that I ever wrote. It's a book about my life as a domestic abuse survivor and mental health issue survivor. And it is entitled Womanly Wisdom, What They Couldn't Tell Me. So just look me up, Melanie Johnson, find me anywhere.
All right, cool. Aziz, let them know who you are and what you got going on, where they can find you on social media.
Right. So as y'all can see, I just changed my name so y'all can see the spelling. I go by Aziz Pulmonologist Robinson. on Facebook. Cheryl, I think we're friends. And Melanie, I believe we're friends too. Fred, we've been friends. So it's just
Oh
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
spelled. It's just like it's spelled right there. Z's Pulmonologist Robinson, or on Instagram, it's at Pulmonologist. No books out, but you can find a couple of my tracks on Spotify. All you have to do is just type in Pulmonologist or The Pulmonologist, and you'll find a couple of my tracks there. Did I say Instagram? Yeah, Instagram and Twitter is the same thing, at Pulmonologist. So look me up,
Cool.
download my tracks. I can use a couple of downloads or a couple of likes on my tracks, y'all. You know. So.
Yes,
Nah,
sir. Yes, sir.
It's none of my political or powerful stuff though. It's a little. It's grown, so it's sitting in the tub with a glass of wine, bubbles. Kids out the way, way out the way, like way out the way. So I can use the support, y'all.
That's it. That's what's up.
One
Tasha,
last thing is
let them
if
know who you are.
anybody is in the Houston area, I am performing Friday at Showtime Bar and Lounge. Performing Friday as well. If you're in the Houston area at all. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're
Oh
fine.
no, that's cool. Hey, Drip. Hey, Dre, drop that in the chat, Aziz, so that way, and I'll make sure I repeat it to let everybody know in the Houston area. Just come give you a holler.
Yeah, I was gonna say, everybody
Tasha.
drop your stuff in the chats as well, so everybody can get the spelling, and if they're trying to write it down, because I'm trying to write everything down. So I am Kaixa Rodriguez. I made it real easy. You can find me at diamondbutterfly.com, DYMOND butterfly.com. That's my website. It'll link you to my music. I'm also a singer. I just dropped my first video, single, and EP with Page the Label. I do have 2 books out, Beautiful and Beautiful Seduction. They're part of a 5-part series. And I also have a part in a TV series coming out soon on Prime. And I also do Mary Kay in Tupperware, hint, hint. And, I just, all around, kind of just entrepreneur. So if anybody's looking to do like EPKs, starter websites, simple flyers, anything like that. My husband also does a management company. So we help you brand yourself. A lot of us don't know exactly what to do. So, that's diamondstarentertainment.com. You can check that out to see what we do. Yeah. So that's me. So definitely same thing like Aziz said, hit me up because I could use some links, some hits, some likes on them videos and on them singles, so, hit that follow button and all that good stuff. But on everything, you can find with my website, you'll be able to find everything, but I'll put the spelling of my name on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'm Kaixa on everything, but I'll put that in there as well.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Urban, you up, my brother? Urban, you there? Or did he drop off?
My bad. I had it on mute. My bad.
You good, bro? So you up next, dog?
All right. So y'all already know I do like everything, just like y'all. I'm an entrepreneur, actor, author, singer, activist, pastor, friend. You can find me on Facebook under Irvin Middleton. There's 2 of us. I'm the better looking one. The other one, that's my dad. So yeah, he gonna get me for that. I am an author of Uncontrollable Control. Uncontrollable Control is my first book. I've got 6 others coming out. I'm also an actor with Geechee One Productions. I've got 4 movies under my belt. I'm also a co-creator of Scratch Made Comedy LLC. You can find us on Facebook too. We do shows everywhere, even Mars. If we book us in bars, we're going to Mars. I'm a singer. Listen, I'm trying to go interstellar. I'm also a singer and a songwriter, an artist. I love music. I love jazz. I love rock. So I'm trying to collaborate and like climb to the top. The sky is not the limit. You know, they say the sky's the limit. Nah. I'm limitless. I got 10 fingers, 10 toes, and there's 26 letters in the alphabet. I'm trying to reach every single point so I can get to the north, south, east, west of all. You can hit me up at kingmiddleton, the number 35 at gmail.com. That's my email. Mostly I go through Facebook. You can also book me. I'm also a model. So my phone number is 253 area code 331-9378. Yes, book me. And if you need a church needs an organist or keyboardist, yes, I got my own equipment. I do that too. I don't negotiate my price because I know what I'm about, I know what I'm worth. So that being said, peace and blessings. I love all y'all. You.
He said, I don't negotiate my. He said, I don't negotiate my price. I feel you, dog. I feel you, dog. Peace. You up next. You up next, sweetheart. Go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you, where you are, where you at, what you at on social media, everything.
All right. I am Peace, P3AC3, but I have to, kind of spell it for everybody because you just got to spell it for everybody. You can find me on IG at Peace_Peace, but like I said, it's P3AC3_P3AC3. You can also find me on Facebook at Brianna. My name is spelled BREYONNA Thomas. I just got married, so I'm making sure I represent. And
Congratulations.
Rain, okay. Also, you can, once you find me on IG and Facebook, you can pretty much find me anywhere. I'm a vet tech as well. You have any babies, fur babies, I don't care if they snakes, goats, chickens, Rottweilers, rats, we do them all. I'm certified in that as well. I'm also a dancer. I'm a poet, as you can see. I model, and I'm an actress. I'm sorry, y'all almost forgot about that. I don't know how I forgot, but I'm an actress as well. I work with Television Production. A lot of y'all have seen me, Frederick. I know you don't see me in every aspect.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
But and if you just want to, I don't know, you just want to contact me to just be a part of what you need me to help you with. I love learning new things, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you having me on. I'm probably like the youngest one in here, so I'm with the OGs. So I thank y'all for letting me be a part of the OGs. Thank you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now that we got all the introductions out the way, now we're finna roll up in the round two, y'all. But before I let. Oh, sorry, Allie. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad, Allie. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please. I'm sorry.
So my name is Ali. Officer Ali Hawk is my Facebook name, or you can follow me on IG at Ali Hawk TM. I am an actor, business owner, author. My first book was published through Diamond Cut Publications, and it made number 4 in the play and drama category on Amazon. I am a radio host, a general manager of a new radio company. Well, not company, but it's under DBN, but it's called DBN Pride. So new out here in Springfield. I manage artists. I do everything. So like everybody else on here, I do a lot. Yeah. So again, you can follow me on Author Ali Hawk. You can find my book next year called Red Flags. It will be out during the springtime. Yeah, that's about it.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. So now, and again, I apologize to you, Allie. My apologies. So now we're gonna get into round 2 of this thing. But before I let Lyris blaze the stage again, I want to share this piece with y'all. And I'm gonna give y'all a trigger warning about it now. This particular piece came from me watching an interaction between a man and a woman. it was a very intense yet surreal interaction. And it kind of represents kind of sort of where we are as far as relations between Black men and Black women. So again, this is a trigger warning to y'all, because there are some things, and this was just my thoughts after watching the interaction. So I literally on my way home, or when I got home, I wrote down my thoughts, and then I put them in the form of a poem. So this piece is called "Respectfully Disrespected," and again, there's a trigger warning to this, and I think you guys will see where I'm going as I go through it. Shouty, you got the unmitigated, unexcused, and actual goddamn nerve to call a brother that don't meet your high ass, your stupid ass, and your unrealistic ass expectations an ain't shit ass man. Girl, you bold as hell. Do you really hear yourself talking right now? But you over here hollering about you a quote unquote boss bitch, or you claim you a quote unquote bad bitch. You claiming that you are the table. Girl, don't you know that a table is a piece of furniture whose value is only realized when folks gather at it to eat? So what? Our sisters call themselves furniture now? Really, what the hell? But yet you claiming that you are the prize. But ain't a prize supposed to be new and unused? Girl, you got a ton of mileage. But you got the nerve to call brothers dusty when they see through your bullshit, or when they figure out your facade. Child, your ignorance is legendary, because you show no accountability to yourself as you point the finger at other folks instead of your ignorant ass. And you got the nerve to call other women who champion men pick-me's and mamies. Girl, you really showing your ignorance. Don't you know that pick-me's are the ones that get chose, and you mad because some dude ain't put his shoes on for you? Yeah. And I know that you gonna say, well, there's a lot of men who would love to be with a woman like me. Well, sister, I humbly ask you, please tell me, where the fuck they at? And yeah, you'll say, well, you just don't know how to handle a woman like me. Well, yeah, I do know how to handle a woman like you, by not handling you at all, by not acknowledging you at all. And girl, just when you thought that you was playing the long game and you thought you had everybody bested, shawty, you gonna sit here. As a matter of fact, shawty, you gonna sit your ass right here, and you gonna take this L and consider yourself respectfully disrespected.
Woo. Well, damn.
Oh,
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Wow.
That was a whole,
I
Sorry,
was
my
a-
brother.
that was a whole read. Oh,
Like, trigger
Right,
warning.
right.
I did say trigger
Yeah.
warning. Niggas will be triggered.
I chose violence today, y'all.
Well, that one just unbalanced a whole lot of people.
Well, it was because of the interaction that I saw between this man and this woman, and it disturbed me. And the minute I got home, I said, okay, I got to write this down while it's fresh in my mind. And that was the result. And actually, that is a piece that's going to be on my soon to be finished poetry book called How I See It, The Perspective Soul.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow.
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 And so I'm gonna let y'all know now that this one right here, this book, this is my second poetry book, but this one right here is a whole. As I'm writing it, I'm realizing that my pen is becoming a lot more. It's becoming very, very raw, very, very uncut, and but also very, very observant as well. And I really hope that once this book is published, that that people like it, but instead of just kind of looking at it as a big trigger warning, they look at it for what it is, which is just a lot of perspectives and observations from the things that I experienced and the things that I've seen. So now that we got the trigger warning out of the way, I mean, it was either going to be that or the other one. The other piece I thought about doing was Victory Lap, but I said, nah, this is better because of because everybody's, if we're setting the mic on fire, why not how about I do the same thing?
There you go.
So, Lyris, you ready to come for the piece that I love so very much.
Well, I thought about doing that piece, but I really wanted to piggyback off of Cheryl and kind of bring it back full circle.
Let's go.
And I want to do my tribute to the brothers.
Okay.
So I hope
let's go.
I hope y'all like this poem. This poem is from our first book. It's called Different Sides of the Same Coin. And this one is called Homage to the Brothers. Excuse me, brother. I mean, king, rich chocolate, high yellow, creamy caramel, brother. Can I just lay this out to you for a minute? Tall and lean, thick and stacked, short and pumped, my brother, you are all that. You are the beginning of life, and I bask in the glory of you. You are strength and power, and I want to sit at your side and absorb your greatness. Your eyes are smoldering tender coals of sexy, and when you pimp and walk, I swear I hear a Curtis Mayfield tune. You are a perfect and the very definition of right. Your mouth is the tongue of experience, and I learn at your altar of wisdom. You are cool and suave, intelligent and talented, and I shine brighter in your presence. You are the foundation, and I stand on your shoulders, reaching for the wholeness of family. When you sing your blues, you play your jazz, you rap your hip hop, and I sway my hips to your beat. I dig who you are and what you're about, and I think it's time somebody said it.
Oh, Laura.
Oh my God, she just blew the mic up. She blew the whole mic away. Oh my God.
That Curtis.
You wonder why so many of us walk around like we the shiznit, shit like that right there. Like you.
Right.
I get to read that first, and that is a blessing as me being her sister, to sit there and get to, and I get the privilege of seeing that before you guys see it.
Ooh, somebody testify. Somebody testify.
You gotta record that.
Beautiful.
Oof, love, man.
Yes.
That Curtis Mayfield line blew me. Listen, you ever get
exactly?
Listen, you ever get mad that you didn't think of something? When you
That
was one of those lines. Like, oh man, that was
fire.
Thank you.
Oh, that was fire.
Man, look, once she hit that Curtis Mayfield line, I'm like, okay, this is only going to get even more interesting as she keeps going. Lord, somebody testify. Look, so Melanie, I don't know what you got to follow up with that, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just as great. So you up to bat next, sweetie.
Let me tell you something. I learned a long time ago. I can't be in competition with anybody because I'm just me. I can't find. I'm just gonna. That's my older sister. I'm the little sister because I'm new in this poetry thing. So I'm just gonna follow in the steps of my big sister, and I'm just gonna pick up some crumbs that she left behind.
Girl, bring the thunder. I know you got it. Come on, girl.
Now I wanted to do my favorite piece, Melody and Marvel. Y'all know this is my favorite, but my brother happened to join in down there. Hey, C. Miller. And I just want to show him how much I've grown. So I wrote another piece, like the same day I wrote the other one. And this was called his birth of a Poetess. And I just want to show my brother some of my skills that he kind of pushed me into. So this one is The Birth of a Poetess. It was a long, dark day and a bright, warm night when I was confined to others' words because mine wouldn't come out right. I wanted to express my feelings, but there was no hope in sight until I began to fight the darkness inside. I searched for the light to illuminate my brain, but it illuminated my pain, making it hard to obtain the words to express my feelings. I just tucked them away, silenced myself to avoid the strain of communicating my emotions, afraid to even try. I thought there must be some magic potion that would help me. I didn't know what was worse, thinking what I couldn't say or saying what was rehearsed. I had to release this curse that had a hold on me, that is, until I became free, no longer being censored. I learned to love me unapologetically, and never again would I be confined to the words of them, because when I met him, I realized the power I had inside, which I could no longer hide, because releasing the love reminded me of what I longed for. I must confess, when I unearthed myself, it was the birth of the poetess.
Man,
All
y'all go
right.
crazy, man. Y'all
All
go
right.
crazy.
Thank you.
That was awesome,
Man, yeah.
Melanie.
It
That was so good.
Thank you. Thank you, Carlos.
Yo, you
He
can-
said,
you
"My
can hear
girl,
it. You
that's
can hear
what's
the-
up."
I love that. That was about you finding your voice, and that was
Yes.
wonderful. Yes,
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
And
that's
you
what I was
and
gonna say. You can hear the verbal freedom in that.
Very
forgot-
empowering. Very
Yeah, like
empowering.
it's the movie with the painting. I can't think of what movie it is, but somebody got painting on the wall. I think it's in Set It Off, when she's at Dude House and the person is like busting out of the cement, and it's like, was that Set It Off when she was at Blair Underwood house? And
I think so.
the wall with
Yeah.
it was called Freedom. That's what that piece. I think that that painting and that piece like correlate with each other, because that piece I think was called Freedom or something like that. So I hear freedom in your pen in that piece. So I just want to congratulate you on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
That Melanie, all I'm gonna say is that voice, that girl. Whoa.
Thank you. Yeah,
Way
and
too. That's
Lyris and Cheryl both know that it's, for me, I started out a year and a half ago, about 2 years ago, writing poetry. And I've, like Fred said, I've grown so much, but I've learned how to use my words to speak my voice. And I don't have to be somebody else's words. I don't have to use their words. I now can create my own. So that's what poetry has meant to me. C. Miller had told me years ago, he said, when you get ready to publish your first book, I got you. I was like, oh, I'm not a writer. And look what he has pushed me to become. And I just thank you so much. I thank all of you for all of your support. Aziz, the first time I was on his show and I did that poem, Invisible Woman, and you came behind me. It scared me, but I was like, hey, if I can inspire that. But I thank y'all so much. This was fun.
You are welcome, Melanie. You are welcome. That pen game has surely evolved. Surely evolved. And I think when we all find our voices, I think that's when our pen game does evolve, because now we know what our voice sounds like. We know what our voice feels like when we put it on paper. We know what it looks like when we write it down on paper. And we know what it impacts, who and what it impacts when we speak it. So I'm really, really glad that you found your voice. It is a very sultry yet powerful voice, mind you.
Melanie,
And I'm so
your confidence.
Yes.
It is just a blessing to watch the maturity of where you are in this moment and where you started. It is phenomenal to witness. And I'm in awe.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes,
Done went from a
indeed. Yes,
toddler to a darn young princess.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Cheryl, my dear. What you got for us? It's on you.
Okay, this I love Lucille Clifton, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with her work, but her poem was called Homage to My Hips. And so I kind of spun off what I'm going to read for you guys now, which is called Enchanted Hips. This is going to be from our third book, which is our chat book that we're writing right now, but it's called Enchanted Hips. And this one is for our ladies, since I did tribute to men the first time around. I bear witness and reaffirm Lucille's words. There is magic in these hips. Childbearing hips, narrow and sometimes wide hips. Children rearing hips. Protesting, teaching, marching, and resisting hips. Correcting hips. Nurturing, switching, strutting, mesmerizing, hypnotic, curvy hips. Captivating, fascinating, commandment-loving hips. Charming hips. I declare there is wizardry in these hips. Vice President and Supreme Court Justice hips. Speaker of the House, and I'm reclaiming my time. Legislative, historical hips. Lucille, I celebrate your words today and every day hereafter. These bold and perfectly round hips have brought men to their knees throughout the annals of time. There is enchantment in these magical spherical hips.
Oh,
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Speak it. Speak it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Yeah. That's all yeah.
You took that to a whole nother level.
I'm just glad I
that
got
was
some of those kind of hips, my sister. Thank you.
I mean, wow.
I'm over here wondering if little hips matter. Do little hips matter?
Little hip, big hips, all the hips, man. Listen.
All
she
hips
said
matter.
All hips matter.
Let's go. My goodness, let's go. Cheryl, that right there. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to, yeah. Please y'all let me know when y'all publish that book out, because I would love to have y'all back on the podcast, man. For real. Let's go, y'all. Y'all go, man. Look here. Natasha, I don't know what you got, but in the words of Marley Marl, it got to be funky.
So I'm gonna do a little something a little different. It's off of my EP. It's called Reality. And I always say this before I start this piece. I'm gonna need y'all to be 100% honest with me at the end, because I know everybody has gone through this at least one time in their life. I'm gonna try not to panic because I don't quite know. I can't find my instrumental. So I'm going to try to play the music with this, but I don't want my voice to be loud in playing the music. I just kind of want you to hear the music, and I'm going to try to sing it for you. Woo! Okay. Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
Okay. No need for words, our mind speaking tongues as our bodies understand the language of a forbidden land. Champagne and slow music, our usual to set the mood, but not tonight. I have something different in store for you. Open the door. My body is yours to explore. You hold the master key. You're all I want and need. I'm all yours. Let your clothes hit the floor. You've been on my mind all day. Whatever you want, it's okay. I'm fresh out the shower, still glistening. Body's dripping from the shower. Legs shaking with anticipation, your skin on my skin. Your hands on my thighs, your lips on my lips, caressing me. Feeling you rise, you've won my body eternally. No need to be discreet, into me, feel me, control me, thrill me. Hands on my waist, hold me in place. I can spray all over you. Take your time, we have all night. Slow and steady, boy, please this body right. Overcome with emotions, my body is bored. Our kitty is purring, our feet are so soaked. Woo! I'm ready for round 2, but I'm awakened. It was just a dream. Damn, I hate reality. So that's on my EP, and I know, everybody has had a dream like that. Where you thinking you're all hot and heavy, and then you wake up and you're like, what the hell? Yeah, so that's yeah.
So I'm gonna raise my hand and say that has happened, bro. I'm gonna raise my hand.
Several times.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you'd be like, why am I dreaming about that person? Or
Right.
who was that person? Like, you know.
Or can I find
Disappointed.
Right. Yeah, be disappointed sometimes, like, what? Him? Yeah.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that, yeah, I won't even call myself a victim, because that's just what it's not. Like, geez, why did I dream about this person? Are you serious right now? I mean, why? But yo, Tosh, that was man, that was cool. I love that, man. So was that a mix of like a song and then poetry in there as well, or you just smooth like that?
No, I wanted to bridge the both of my worlds. This is my first time singing, like putting together a whole album, and being in the studio and recording. I've really been poetry. We took some time off, and so when we did the album, the very first song that I did had like a little poetic break in it, and they loved it. And so the guys at the label were like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to do that all the time. Like, that needs to be your thing on your songs. There needs to be some of that. So, but when we did Reality, that was the second song that I recorded. I wanted to do something that was like really, really different that I hadn't heard yet. So it was like poetry with singing. And every time I do it, it's like a surprise. They're like, wait, is she singing? Is she, so yeah, so I probably would do something else like this, but it's on my EP, so it's out. So definitely go check it out. This is probably going to be the one that we do the next video for.
Uh-oh. Watch out now.
Yeah, I won't be in this video though. Yeah, no.
She said, yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
I guess it's gonna be that type of moment. So, Aziz, my brother.
Yes.
What you got? What you got for us?
Let me see what I can find. Give me a second here.
That's what
Okay. Got one for you. This piece is called Soothing Situation. Tonight is my pleasure to indulge my duty to make your temple feel beautiful. Providing adventurous comfort to your vitamin P is essential to accenting your sensual. I've been known to make your soul move with groove, so when you moan, it's like your octave has plagiarized the smooth tunes of Najee's saxophone. And your tone is music to my ears, so I will atone for the wrongs done to your anatomy and visualization that has me here. So excuse my rush. If I pull you straight from the tub, your body still filled with suds, bend you down, then push my face in your love. Because in my head, I've been replaying visions of your back shot more than I replay my favorite clip on Pornhub. So I ask for your understanding. My urge to purge in you has my expansion grandstanding, demanding that I impede on your standards, feasting on you like dinner, but I have no table manners. Because my oral is impolite, splashes and messes haunts my past, and I don't see that changing tonight. Your ripe fruit is in my sight. It's only right that I savagely indulge in your delight. Unsustained might, stiff as a statue, thirsting to get at you. Your temperature has you pushing the dial way past its highest point. Your point has me floating like Kush when I push this buffness in you. In a rush to stuff you, and I trust you to be up to the challenge. Balance every inch of my talent with your prize. Your funnel cloud inside suctions my stride collide. My surfboard rides your rip tide until your water sprays like a maverick wave. Inspecting your cave is testing my man-made athletics. Engraving my shape in your display makes you sweat out those name brand cosmetics. Oh, I know that Mac cost a grip, but don't trip, I'll get it. So don't let it be an excuse for a truce, because your juice has met more than I expected now that it's loose. The soil of your garden blooms and has me consumed in your spring weather. In tune with your treasure, we measure each other's fertilization. Our verbalization is words that are all vowels, like ooh, ah, and expresses anticipation. My appreciation along the living, our equal cadence has us taken and makes us trade ejaculations, creating this soothing situation.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you not to make my whole house pass out.
It's warm in here. It's warm.
I need a fan.
I need an air conditioner. Turn the air on. Ice on me. No, that might give him ideas. He can't put the ice on. He ain't playing with that.
It's getting.
I feel like we're all bonding now. I feel like we're bonding a lot. We're really bonding here.
I didn't hear the trigger warning at the beginning though.
Right. You didn't warn us, right?
Yeah, that needs to come with a disclaimer or warning or something. Let people know. Get ready.
I feel like Frederick already welcomed that part in. Frederick already told everybody, hey, this second part 2, disclaimer, all right?
Right.
Let's go. Bruh, that right. Well, the lady said it in the most eloquent of fashions that they a little warm. They're a little warm. They're a little warm. So I mean, that the intended effect achieved. That's all I can say. Intended effect achieved. Yeah. I mean, so I'm gonna say if y'all gotta step away for a moment to collect yourselves, I mean, it's totally fine. I just want to let y'all know that right now. If y'all gotta walk away to collect yourselves, it's totally fine.
That was putting it mildly.
Dope. Aziz, that was dope, bro. That was mad dope. I mean, and what? And you don't got a book? Why not?
Right.
You know what? Because I'll put mine down, put it down on tracks. Cause like I'm not trying to is so special. But like when I write, really, I love playing with words. That's my favorite thing in the world is words. Like I taught my, I tell you, they don't know, but they'll tell you, I taught them words is the only thing in the world that's more expensive than money. I teach them that, you know. And so I'd say that to say this. I love to wordplay. I love to wordplay. And a lot of times when people try to read something that I wrote, they get caught up in role play and they'll miss my message. In the wordplay and they'll miss my message. And so that's like one of the biggest hangups I got about writing it down. But I do like record a lot of my stuff though.
Do an audio book.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what? Yeah, that will even have more of an intended. That will have more of an intended effect. That'll be a quick run to the bathroom sink.
I mean, you have a great voice. You have a great speaking voice, and I think you doing yourself a disservice. You need to do an audio book, brother.
Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna look into that. I don't even know where to start with that, but I need to look in that. But thank you, I appreciate that though. But I'm gonna look into that.
Hopefully, you will.
Melanie, you need to get up with Aziz so you can help him with this audio thing, and you guys need to confer and converse on that issue because you've done yours. Yours is amazing, and you could help him.
Yes. I'll inbox you, Aziz.
Yeah, please do. Please do. I'm definitely.
There would definitely be a lot of conversing.
Yeah, I think you're doing yourself a disservice, brother, man.
Some warm feelings.
Yeah.
I'm a little parched right now. Lord, I mean, good grief. Like I said, ladies, y'all can, you know, quietly excuse yourselves if y'all want to at this time.
I may not excuse myself, but I'm gonna get myself something to drink because I need one after that.
Indeed.
Laura's not okay.
Look, she probably spoke the sentiment to every woman in the room. So Ali.
Hello.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. What you got for me? What you got for me?
This poem is from my upcoming book, Red Flags. It's called My Truth. There are 365 days in a year. 12 days out of the month, some folks choose to be real. I live my truth every year. See, my dear, I'm a breed that doesn't care to live up to society's opinion on what a man should be or who he should be loving. I'd rather be free from keeping myself restricted. Mental prison is the worst. This is what half of this cold world hasn't told you. Imagine how many people you meet who are battling inner conflict like boxers would fight it out in the ring. They are comfortable being great pretenders and not being defenders of their own life. Wearing a mask, hoping to complete the master task, willing to buy the latest devices, even if that means becoming homeless. My truth is more powerful than being just another pawn in America's game. Do I fear the Snickers and the Sears? No, I don't fear the hate deep down inside I wish to relate. My truth shines bright, leaving me feeling all right. Pride within me got me looking like a bag of Skittles. Even some of these men wishing they can taste my rainbow. My truth is part of me. From start to finish, I leave folks breathless because living my truth makes me look like exotic art. The end. And that's all I have.
Hold on, you can't end that abruptly, dog. No. You can't end that abruptly, dog. What?
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for it to end. It just kind of stopped.
So maybe I need to do a part 2.
You can't end that abruptly, Ali. Come on now. I mean, and I was like, okay, I know he's gonna keep going and going and going. Then all of a sudden,
yep.
You can't do that. That's not fair.
Yeah, that was kind of selfish. That was kind of selfish.
Yeah,
It
brother.
really
You're
was
gonna have to come
selfish,
back
bro.
with a part 2.
Yeah, that's pretty selfish, Ali, my brother.
Yeah, I'm Allie. I'm gonna need part 2 for real, dog. I am. So you can't end it. You can't end it on that
Like
on that abruptness like that.
I will do it.
Expeditiously.
Yes, man. Yeah, very expeditiously.
That's fire, brother. That's the fire. I appreciate your strength and your trust in us to share that truth. I appreciate the strength that it took, and I really applaud you for that, man. Yeah, you got to get to that part 2 though, real quick.
I definitely will. Thank you for that.
That was dope, Alex.
A short poem, but I didn't know that it was gonna do so well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a part 2.
That was dope, bro. That was extra. That was mad dope. Good Lord, man. Don't so please don't do part 2 like you did part 1 on the cliffhanger, because that's not gonna that ain't gonna be good for my soul, dog.
No,
yeah,
I
because
won't.
when I binge a series, I like to binge the whole thing. Don't cut off on the
It's-
second season.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Or don't tease me with a season 1 and you ain't got season 2 in the works.
Nah. I'm doing part 2.
Lord have mercy. All I'm gonna say is that that was Allie, I love you, bro, but that was selfish. That was really selfish. I love you, bro, man. I appreciate you, man. That was a dope piece. That was a dope piece.
Thank you.
My brother Irv. Oh, you welcome, though. You welcome, brother. You welcome. Irvin.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
I'm gonna need you not to leave us at a cliffhanger like Allie did.
Okay. So, yeah.
Come on with
this
it.
one, I'm gonna calm the room down because yeah.
Or your best attempt to, right?
Yeah, I So anyway, so this is called inspiration from frustration. Y'all hear it, and I don't even got to explain it. It speaks for itself. And I always tell you, I put myself on the chopping block in everything. I use me as, so I have a past, as everyone does. Does this mean I'm less of a person? Things in my life I've done I'm not proud of. I look back and in some ways it still hurts some. I've done drugs that's killed me, slept with everyone around while struggling with mental issues. I've jumped from job to job, went to about 4 colleges. Hell, I've used up boxes of tissues. I've never hidden who I was. In fact, I've made it perfectly clear. I've stolen, that I've lied, I've hurt people I loved. I made people shed lots of tears. But does that mean I deserve to be condemned or thrown away like trash? In life, while making yourself a good life, sometimes you will go through a bad path. But how is it that people throw stones while they're living in glass houses, judging others for the wrongs they've done when their own life is full of doubts? See, when you try to use someone else's past to try to destroy that person, you wind up showing you're the one needing help. It's yourself, the evil version. I've done this very thing before, so I speak on it clearly. And to those that's been in my wake while going through, I apologize dearly. It's a hard enough road that I try to walk on without being attacked for living. But now I'm taking the bricks thrown at me and building my steps to living. So be careful how you speak about someone who's literally been through hell, because trying to destroy God's warriors, I promise you, you'll fail. Bringing up my past just let me know that I can survive death itself. Every arrow that they decide to shoot at me, I catch and use to build my life shelf. One way or another, I will be heard because someone else needs to be released. And if through my errors in life they can be helped, well then shit, my mind will be in peace.
Loved
Yo,
it.
listen,
Loved it.
that arrows
Yeah.
line. Oh, that catch the arrows line. Man.
Yeah,
Great job, Irvin.
That
that
kind of
Arrows line.
honesty is always the best poems. So I loved it.
Thank you, thank you. Y'all remember that movie, The Last Dragon, when in the beginning when he caught the arrows?
Yeah.
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 That's where that
That
came
was-
from. That
was a
that
crazy
was dope right there.
that was ill.
Yeah, that was
Be
dope.
careful, brother. You telling our ages.
Real talk. Real talk.
All I see is fine wine. All I see is fine wine through here. That's all I
That's what's up. That's what's up. So
Yeah. Matter of
since you
fact,
saying fine wine, go
I
ahead.
just
Go
turned
ahead.
51
Go
a
ahead.
week
Aziz.
ago. Last Wednesday was my birthday, y'all. So y'all can tell me happy belated birthday. I just turned
Oh,
51.
happy belated birthday.
brother.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Hey. 5-1 and 5 that big 5-1, but still kicking, man. It's a blessing to be. It's a blessing to be here.
Yep, all my
Looking
kids.
35.
Yeah, they grown, got their own family. Go, get, go. Come back now. Me and my wife always telling the girl, refrigerator, go your ass home. No, we good. We can do anything we want.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Peace. So we know.
But what would you like to do for me?
All right.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me get my seatbelt. I gotta strap my seatbelt on because I know this is finna like.
Hey, don't do that. All right, y'all. So this track is called Soul Chemistry. This is my only song I have ever wrote. So the only instrumental I ever had with my poetry to it. So hope y'all like it. Nobody really haven't heard it. Television worked with me, as well as Silent Resorts. I want to make sure I give them their props too. So, all right, here we go. Can y'all hear that?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Right, intelligent man like you, bring love, joy, peace, like mine. A love so tender, so divine. I find myself sorry for yearning for a feeling I am familiar with, that I am known. This feeling so powerful yet at ease puts me on the verge of tears. Pressure fingers on my physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. It feels so good to me, trickling down my body and fornicating my body. So I bless thee every night. Like a glimpse of fresh air when you speak to me. So much knowledge and wisdom carries me off to a place no one but my Father, my God. So very close you have come and played with me. Glorious place, in so little time you have nurtured my emotions and nurtured my spirit. And holding my Father, my God knows the condition. A fingertip is laid upon me. And yet, your spirit is so much more than can be for me. I know y'all know what I'm talking That's it. That was it.
Girl.
I'm gonna say it because I had difficulty hearing a lot of your piece. So I couldn't really hear it. I loved the music, but it was difficult for me to kind of make out what you were saying with the poetry.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
the
too.
music was dope.
Yeah, I had to listen real hard.
I was gonna say if you could redo it without the music.
I can.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do it without the music. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. Brave, calm, intelligent man like you bring love, joy, and peace to a heart like mine. A love so tender, so divine, I find myself falling for these feelings that I am not familiar with, but I am known. These feelings so powerful yet at ease puts me on the verge of tears because it plays its precious fingers on my mental and
Oh, turn that AC off.
physical and
She's about to be out the shower. I wanna
emotional
hold.
and spiritual.
Yeah, that part.
It feels so good to me, trickling down my body and fornicating with my knees. So I bless thee every night before I sleep. Like a bliss of fresh air when you speak to me. So much knowledge and wisdom carries me off to a place no one but my Father, my God, has taken me, and so very close you have come and placed me in that glorious place. Paradise. In so little time, you have nurtured my emotions and pampered my spirits. Only my Father, my God, knows the sensation that washes over me when just a fingertip is laid upon me. And yet, your aroma, your spirit, it does so much more for me than what flesh can do for me. It brings me pain and pleasure to know that I have you, but I just cannot have you. I'm in love with you, but I just cannot love you. But yet I am amazed by your uniqueness and have treasured so much in such a short time. And that's soul chemistry.
That explains the music.
So, yo, the line where she said the spirit can do so much more than the flesh. Oh wow. Yo. Yo. That was out of body right there.
Wow.
I can't hear you.
Spiritual effect is that's
Yeah.
a whole other thing.
No, that was like that. That take you somewhere.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much. That's it. That's all I got. I rest my mic.
Girl, that was enough.
She went out and set a fire behind her. Fred can't even speak. He's speechless. He's stuck.
I be nervous.
Yeah.
I think he's
He's stuck. She done
Cal got
Mhm.
your, Cal got your tongue free.
somebody poking.
Oh,
He ain't stuck.
Yep.
He
Cat
ain't even
Frederick
move.
done excused himself. He excused himself quietly.
Yeah, I see his mic coming on and off. He might just be having some difficulties or something.
Yeah, he's having
Oh,
difficulty.
Behind that, yeah.
oh, it might be Kara. I'm like, wait, is he really frozen? Oh man. Wow. Truly talented all-star lineup here. This is amazing.
This is talent on top of talent. Like I've listened to like some really, really, really powerful pieces tonight. Yo, I like how we flipped the script on the second round because I had to like, I had, those pieces ready. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need y'all to warn a nigga next time. Cause shit,
But
I got the wrong pieces.
Tasha started it. She came in like boom, just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We was on our innocent shit. She just came in like bow, right? So right, peace, right?
I'm sorry.
We was mind our own business.
Yeah, I was over there. Power to the people. My brother and I was like, nah, I'm gonna need you to get comfy and sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
He's over here like, give us free.
Right. But yo, that's what the queens do. We be like, yeah, motherfucker, let's march. Come here, baby, let me get you.
Always them.
That's what they,
Always
that's,
them that start.
oh, yep. Like that shit, that's great. Frederick still ain't chiming in yet. Damn, look at that. He had an out of body.
She burnt down his system.
All the way.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
that's some power.
Fred will be back, you guys. He said that he's having issues with his mic.
Oh, I thought after that, after what Peace just spit, I thought he was like, man, fuck them kids. And when
No, he's having issues with the mic. And I also believe he's frozen on the screen as well.
Yeah.
I do not know if there was somebody else that was supposed to go next, because I don't know what the rotation was.
I think did we all do our 2 pieces?
Everybody
We're doing 3 or 2.
Yeah, the chat, he said his mic tripping, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody did their 2 pieces.
Everyone's gone. Everyone has gone. It's only 2.
Yep.
We're only doing 2.
Yep. We've done our 2.
Okay. All right. Because I don't know if there was something else that he wanted to say to you guys, but I do want to say I enjoyed it. So I appreciate you guys. I enjoyed having a front row seat. It was like being at one of the spoken word events that I like to go to here in my hometown. So I love to watch people and hear people, speak their truth and what they say and what they do. And, when you write, it says a lot about who you are because it comes out on the pad, and that's a good thing. So I appreciate you guys. It looks like he's coming back in the room. I'm gonna let him say what he gotta say. And then before we close out, I'm gonna pray over you guys if you guys don't mind. And then we gonna end it after he's finished. So Fred, if you can hear, you got the work. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Okay, where he was back in the room. Let me see.
Yo, DJ, drop the mic.
Okay, can y'all hear me now? Please say y'all can.
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you.
So I had to,
Stepped
so I had
away.
to use, so I had to use my cell phone.
Yeah, I stepped away for a little minute, huh?
You know what? I can't. I ain't messing with you, Irvin.
Yeah,
I
you
really
did.
ain't messing with you today. I'm gonna need you to just stop it. So
That's what you was going to do. Okay.
nah. So first and foremost, I want to thank everybody who attended this inaugural um, poetic event, man. First and foremost, I want to give a big, big, big hand clap to everybody, to every poet on that performed their pieces. A big hand clap to y'all, man, and also just give a big hand clap to yourselves, man, because Lord have mercy. I don't know what's left of this microphone, but I think it's been destroyed, and probably I think we recycled it and destroyed it again. So first, just man, big up yourselves, man. But oh my God, this was lovely, wonderful, astronomical. Look, I'll tell y'all this. I had high expectations going into this tonight. My expectations are like gone. My expectations are like yeah. Y'all did y'all thing, man. I gotta big up y'all, man, for real, for real. Melody, Cheryl, Lyris, Irvin, Peace, Aziz, Ali, Tasha. Big ups to y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I love y'all to life, and y'all are the shiznit for real. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for blessing me with y'all time, y'all energy, and first and most importantly, your hearts and your souls and your pieces. Thank y'all so very much. Gratitude, gratitude.
Thank you for putting together such a great, wonderful group of people. Thank you, and for allowing me to be a part of it. I really appreciate it.
I was going to say the same thing. It was really a privilege and honor being here with such talented poets. Thank you so much for having us.
Most welcome. Most welcome.
Before.
Yes, definitely. Maybe 5 or 6 or wherever I am. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Fly me up in there wherever I fit too, man. I really appreciate being a part of this.
The consensus has spoken. The consensus has spoken.
We got to do this again. Definitely have to do this again.
I'm most definitely thinking about and planning a volume 2.
There you go.
So yeah, well, I will most definitely get with you guys and let you guys know when that's gonna happen. I'm thinking somewhere between like mid-November, beginning of December. Once I get that date down, I'll let you guys know, because I want to make sure it's something that everybody can attend and everybody can do. And again, it'll always be like a consensus thing. We'll always do it on a consensus. With that being said, I saw Morgan Jones in the building. Hey Morgan, thank you for coming in and attending. Christina Lovett, thank you for coming in, and thank you for everybody that came in the listening audience, man. I am appreciative of you guys coming in and listening to these beautiful, powerful, eloquent, eclectic, and most definitely talented poets, man. This was thebomb.com. And I'm not gonna hold y'all up tonight, but before I release you guys to your respective families and to this respect to enjoy the rest of this evening, I do want to say a word of prayer for you guys as we close out. So if you will indulge me for just a moment, I just want to do this because I feel led to do it. So, Father God, we thank you. Father God, we thank you so very much for allowing us to fellowship with each other. We thank you for just allowing us to be in the presence of each other, to hear words and verbs and adjectives and predicates and sentences of the heart and of the soul and of the mind. Father God, we thank you so very much for allowing us to have you set aside this time for us to gather and to be in each other's presence and to enjoy fellowship and camaraderie, Father God. Now, as we come down from this particular place, Father God, Father God, I thank you for safe arrivals and safe departures. Father God, I thank you for blessing. I thank you for blessing each and every family, every family that's represented here tonight under the sound of my voice, from the brothers, the sisters, the uncles, the aunts, the parents, the grandparents, the children, the grandchildren. Father God, touch each and every soul, Father God, as they depart from this place right here. Father, let no hurt or harm or danger come to them as they rest tonight, Father God, and give them the strength and the wisdom to continue to evolve their penmanship and continue to evolve their voices as they speak voices of not only truth but also voices of ascension and of victory, Father God. We thank you so very much for this time and this place and this opportunity and these beautiful, wonderful, talented people here in our presence, Father God. And everything that we talk, we say, every prayer, we thank you so very much. We give you all the honor, all the power, and all the glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that will conclude this night of Verbal Soul, a poetic experience. Make sure you guys follow Trailblazers Radio. Well, before I even go there, make sure you guys follow every poet that was represented here tonight on their respective social media platforms. If you are in the audience, it is in the chat. If you're in the audience, it is in the chat. Also, poets, make sure you guys connect with each other. Come and form a camaraderie and a team and a community together, because this has been that type of thing, y'all. And I'm ready to do a volume 2, y'all. So, but that's going to conclude this night, man. Make sure you follow us, Trailblaze Radio, on our respective social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. We are also on all your audio streaming platforms, such as Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and now Amazon Music. So you guys check us out there. If you are someone who wants to be a guest on our podcast platform, make sure you hit us up via email at trailblazers@gmail.com, and we'll most definitely get back to you within 24 hours and talk about what you want to do. Make sure you guys we have a YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trailblazers with a Z Radio. Make sure you like and subscribe to that. We have a website that's coming soon. That'll be coming out soon. I want to personally thank Tasha Rodriguez for helping me put that website together, because oh my God, Wix is the devil. So thank you so very much for putting that together, and that will be revealed. That will be coming out very, very soon. So on that note, Miss Fenton, you got any words to say?
All I have to say is I speak many blessings to each and every one of you. I ask God that He continues to expand and enlighten your minds to what you already do. I ask Him to give you even more capacity to be able to continue to put the pen to the pad. And whatever may come you guys' way, do not make your face like flint, and just make sure that you keep going no matter what, because giving up is not an option. All right. And then to you, peace, I speak many blessings to your new marriage, sweetheart. I pray that you guys grow in the abundance of each other. Let nothing come in between what you have. Make sure your communication stays strong. Pray for each other as much as possible, and anoint one another as much as you can, so you can keep you guys covered. All right. And for everybody that is on this line, I ask that you do the same. Keep yourselves covered at all times. But I pray, like I said, well wishes and many blessings upon you all.
All righty, Coco. No better words spoken, my dear. And on that note, I'm gonna release you guys to your respective nights and to your respective families. The three words